But anyway, here we go. So, Ron, my feeling is we're going to reduce your head movement so that half of your head's going to be in that circle. Now, what's interesting on your practice swing, you load to the left, but look at your real swing. You don't do that. You go the other way. You load more to the right. So you got to practice doing that, loading to the left. You know, how do you do that? Well, your natural brain, with you not thinking about it, if you put a club across your thighs and turn, you would go this way. That's what your real swing should go like. You would load more to the left by nature. So you're not doing the swing that comes naturally to you. You're loading to the right, and your biomechanics, your body wants to load to the left. So overall, your swing is fine, but there's too much. The whole problem is there's too much shift off the ball. That's all it is. When we can get all that, you know, when you can get some of that taken care of, some of that eliminated, you're going to see a huge difference. I'll show you Lydia Ko, okay? Now, obviously Lydia Ko is a world-class player, and I'm not trying to make the comparison that you should be able to do all what she does, but you don't see any movement, right? Now look where her shoulder is in relationship to her chin. It's directly under her chin. Your chin is over here. Look how far your head's moved. Now, why is that? Because your shoulder's turning on too flat a plane. See? If your shoulders turn on a tilted plane, your left shoulder's going to go down more under your chin, and you're not going to move off the ball as much. So you're going to have to put about 20 minutes a day in front of a mirror doing this. Cross your arms over your shoulders and work on it, and then do it with a club. Yeah, load more on the left. Yeah, you're more of a front post loader. And you know what? Lydia Ko, she loads more to the right. Watch her left hip here. The corner of that box, she's going to move to the right. So she's shifted a little into her right side there. You see that? That's what you can learn about impact. What do you notice about impact? Look where her lead hip is. Remember what I said about the lead hip? Yeah, and look where it's directly on top of that lead what? Yeah. So, you know, I don't know what this number is. Somewhere around 7 to 10 inches. But look at the alignments of her lead wrist. Look where the club shaft is pointing. Yeah. Yeah. And that's because sequentially, look at the backswing. They're not, you notice she's got some space between her hands and her head. This is what I'm saying. There's over-rotation that's actually causing you to lose power. Seems crazy. But look at the amount of shoulder turn. You're blessed with an unbelievable ability to rotate. But you don't need all that. So if we could stop you about right here, Ron, that would be a beautiful thing. You would hit the ball much more consistent. So I think what we'll do is have you hit balls with your feet together. And I want you to just try to take a half swing. Basically, a 9 o'clock swing would be, if you just, well, I don't want that. Let's try to get your lead arm to right about here. Yeah. Now, you'll probably go back even further, but you don't need to. Yeah, you're just going to have to think tilt. More tilt in the shoulders, yep. Chin up a little at address.